My question for you today is how well do you accept compliments? Whether you think you've got this mastered and you accept compliments really well, you do it in an authentic and humble manner, or whether you are uncomfortable accepting compliments, I have 4 better ways of how to accept compliments better. They're going to increase your confidence, your communication, your connection with others when they do compliment you. My name's Antoinette Griffin, and my channel is all about confidence, communication, and charisma from an introvert's perspective. So let's get started. What are these 4 better ways to accept compliments? Now, first of all, let me preface this by saying these are when you get a compliment that is authentic, that you really don't think has any hidden motives, isn't a creepy compliment from someone that you really do not want to respond well to. This is when somebody is complimenting you and you really do feel that this compliment has no hidden agenda, no hidden motives. Number 1, go beyond the simple thank you. We've all been taught that, all you have to do when you're accepting a compliment is to simply say thank you. However, think about a compliment as a verbal gift. Think about if you were giving a material gift to someone and they opened it and they said thank you, and that was it. It would feel a little deflating. It would feel like they really don't appreciate the gift that you gave them if all you get back is a thank you. It's polite, but it doesn't show appreciation. Going beyond a simple thank you means saying something like, thank you, that means a lot to me. Or thank you so much, that means a lot coming from you. Or thank you, you made my day. Or thank you so much, you're making me feel like $1,000,000. What are you doing? You're giving the person thanks, but you're also showing them how much you appreciate it, and you're making them feel good about giving you the verbal gift of a compliment. Now, of course, you want to customize this. You don't want to say you made me feel like $1,000,000. If it's just a simple, basic compliment, you want to customize it for whatever the compliment is for, but to give them some feedback to let them know how much you appreciate it is the key. Number 2, react as if this is the first time that you've ever received a compliment about this. Maybe somebody commonly compliments you on a talent or a skill that you have. Maybe you get lots of compliments about a physical trait or a social trait that you possess. And you hear compliments about this all the time. Once again, think about it as a verbal gift that somebody's giving you. Think about if you gave a gift to somebody and they opened it and they said, oh, I have 3 of these at home. How is that supposed to make you feel? But what happens is even when we don't voice that, even when we don't say, yeah, I get complimented on that a lot, if we take that mindset of, oh, it's just another compliment on something that I get complimented on a lot, then it comes across that it's not really appreciated. Number 3, never devalue or dismiss a compliment. For instance, if somebody compliments an article of clothing that you have and you say something like, well, thank you, but it's really old, or thank you, but it's a hand-me-down. Anything that has but in your answer is really dismissing and devaluing the compliment that they have given you. You want to make the person who's complimented you feel good. Another situation is if they compliment you, for instance, on a performance that you've done, maybe a job well done at work, or you participated in some kind of contest and you honestly don't feel like you did that well. And so they compliment you and you start saying things like, well, I don't really feel like I did good. What are you doing? You're actually devaluing what they've said. You're making them feel a little awkward. And in a way, it can almost appear like you're hinting for more praise, that you need more validation. So simply go with number one, my number one advice, and that is say, thank you so much. That means so much to me, even if you don't agree with the compliment. Now, maybe it's a situation where you don't feel like the compliment is warranted because maybe it was a team effort and you don't want to take all the compliments yourself. Still, show that appreciation and say, and it was my team that did this, or and it was a joint effort. There's nothing wrong with that, but still show that you appreciate the compliment they're giving you. Before I get to number 4, if you like this video, I hope that you will press like and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel. So let's get on to number 4, because you may not have considered this one before because it may seem a little contradictory to the things that I've been talking about. Number 4 is if somebody gives you a general compliment, it's never wrong to ask for a little bit more clarification. Now, you may think, well, doesn't this seem like I'm digging for more praise? Not if you're asking for more clarification and you genuinely are showing appreciation for the compliment. I learned this from somebody that I was giving a compliment to. He had given a keynote presentation and I was complimenting on, oh, that was such a great keynote. I really enjoyed it. And his response was, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Can you share with me what is it that you liked about it? And so he was just asking for more clarification. And so what that does is it really benefits us in that we're getting to know more about what is it that people are appreciating and liking about us. And what happens is it makes the other person still feel engaged because we're asking them to share their thoughts. Now, if you're the kind of person who's shy or introverted and you're really uncomfortable with compliments, know that that's the way that you're naturally wired. Some of us are more comfortable receiving compliments than others. But remember anyway to think of it as a verbal gift that somebody is giving you. Try to take the embarrassing thoughts about the attention being brought on yourself and reflect it back to the other person and show them that you really appreciate the time and the effort that they're giving to show you a compliment. If you have liked this video, I hope that you will press like and I hope you will subscribe to my channel.